Hey, how you gonna talk to a brother like that?
Because you ask while you're pushing the button.
8:56. I can see the clock from there.
Yeah, I get it. You're live.
I'm live? Cool. I knew that. You got music for me tonight?
Yeah.
What you got?
It's coming.
All right, we're going to start exactly at 9. We got 3 minutes to go. Monday Night Sales Mastery.
Good morning, good evening, Christina Jones.
Christina Jones, how are you?
Sean Lyons and Roe v. Gray.
What's up, y'all? Is this good lighting on the board?
Yeah.
Cool. I noticed we don't have as much glare on the board tonight. That's good.
That's all right.
I'm hoping we get to talk to some entrepreneurs tonight. Some folks who earn their money by serving people. That's who I want to talk to. That's who I want to serve. And I don't have a sweat rag. I'll have to make one. Some people notice Brother Brian sweats freely. Got 2 minutes to go. Make sure you coaching me, baby. If I get, What?
Just be still.
What you mean be still? I gotta get my engine revved.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Got a few minutes. Got 2 minutes to go. We're gonna start exactly at 9 o'clock. You got music for me?
Yes, I do.
What you got?
You'll recognize it as soon as it comes on. Roe says, "What's up?"
What's up, Roe? Roe v. Wade to me is a champion because she serves. She serves. That's why. Oh, my notebook. Okay. Man, I've been putting my notes on 2 pages today, and I never want to put my notes on 2
Kenya
pages.
Palmer's here. Treva Humphreys is here.
Hello.
Trina Woodland is here. Excuse me.
Who?
Trina on my page.
Good
Good morning. Good evening,
Hello. These are my notes. But it's going to look like I didn't use notes at all. It's going to look like I'm just talking off the cuff. And I'll then close my book up and I'm ready to go. All right, we got 1 minute or less than a minute.
Hey.
Director. That's my song. There it is. Gaining momentum. Gaining momentum. That's MC Hammer in 80s or 90s. Gaining momentum. I can't dance like Hammer. Is it time? Starting something. Hello, this is Turn Down. Hello, this is Monday Night Sales Mastery. My name is Brian McNeill. My company is called Very Personal Sales Coaching. And what I do is I help men and women to sell better than they ever have. And I've done it for about 25, 26 years now. I'm the author of The Shortcut, the fastest route to selling your services better than you ever have before. And I'm also the author of, dang, I wish my books was in here. I'm also the author of Asking for the Money, how anyone can close more sales, even you. And I'm also the author of, here's the shortcut, thank you, baby. The Shortcut, the fastest route to selling your services better than you have before. And Asking for the Money, how anyone can close more sales, even you. I've got hundreds of, what? What do you need me to do?
Give them back.
Oh, okay.
Good evening, Brian.
I've got hundreds of testimonies about the effectiveness of my services. I've had hundreds of clients. I've had thousands of people in my audiences. And tonight, I'm going to bless you. Now, I want you to think with me for a moment. Have you ever heard anyone say things like, I'm not in business just to make money. I'm in business because I want to help people. That's what I do. I help people. Or, if my customers can't afford to pay me, it's okay, because I get my reward just by serving the people. Or if they don't have the money to pay me right now, that's fine. I know I'll get my reward later. Have you ever heard anybody say that? Have you ever heard anyone say, hey, look, it's not all about the money. It ain't about the money. Whenever you hear professional athletes, when they're negotiating contracts, they say things like, it's not about the money. And you know what that certainly means the moment they say that? That means it's about the money. That means it's all about the money. Now, I want you to think now. When you talk to someone who needs your help, and you actually help them, do they benefit from your help? Do they benefit a lot from your help? Is the best thing that can happen when you talk to someone, they benefit from your help and they pay you well for it? Do you believe that's the best thing that can happen? If it is the best thing that can happen, then I want to show you tonight how to kill that demon that a lot of people think it's not all about the money. I'm going to show you how to kill that, and I want to show you how to feel good about earning more money. That's what I want to do.
Teresa Jones is on. Thank you for all the likes. Michelle Davis is on. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Please comment, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, please post them on the screen, and we will ask them.
Now, let's say this. I put a little chart here. Let's say you are one of these people where your priority of serving is this high, like up here at 9. Okay, that's how much you prioritize serving the client. And you prioritize earning money. Let's say you prioritize earning money like here. Okay. Here's what happens when you prioritize like that. Here's what happens when you go through your business life like that. The law of attraction kicks in. And it's an insidious thing. And it's something that sneaks up on you. Here's what happens when you think like that. When you put serving so much higher than earning money, what happens is the universe rewards you by giving you more and more and more opportunities to serve. The universe, it's like you're seeking out opportunities to serve. The universe keeps giving it to you. They keep giving you opportunities to serve. And if you put money on a lower priority, the universe rewards you that way too. It rewards you lower and lower. So what happens is you start giving more of your time, more of your energy. You work more and more and more for less and less money until you can no longer be in business. That's what happens. And it doesn't happen immediately. It happens insidiously. You're working your butt off and you're helping, serving, but not earning any money, or earning less and less and less money to not at all. And then you end up out of business. Here's the other thing too. When you put serving at a so much higher level than earning, when you put serving up here and earning down here, what happens is, and you can't control it, what happens is you end up asking for money a whole lot less and less until you don't ask at all. And when you don't ask at all, you get less and less money. That is what's called low probability selling. People who think like this, who put service way ahead of their money, what happens is they put themselves into a category that I call the visitor category. Typically, these people here, they are very helpful and they are very competent. They know what they're doing and they are willing to help. So they give and serve and they give and serve, but they never ask for money. And what they do is they hope. They hope. They hope that by being helpful, at some point somebody's going to say to them, hey, look, you've been so helpful to me. Can I work with you? Can I give you money? When you just hope for that to happen, that happens at such a smaller percentage of the time. That's called low probability selling.
Thank you for your comments. Kenya says that she's happy that she tuned in. And Teresa Jones says, okay, the universe keeps giving us opportunities to serve, but getting less money.
Yes, because that's what you're asking for. When you put serving higher than asking for money and earning higher, what happens is you keep getting those and less and less. That's what you're asking for. Tonight, by the time we're done, I'm going to show you why you must put earning money on the same level as serving. The same level. Can the illustration be seen?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to put their thinking on the same level. Now,
Bill Brown's on. Good evening.
good evening. On the same level. You want to, it's not all about the money, but the money matters. Here's something else I want you to consider. When someone hires you or buys from you, who's better off? Are you better off or are they better off? Are you sure? Because you're going to earn some money. But what do they get? If you sell real estate, they get a home that they're going to live in for a long time. If you sell financial services, they're going to get a financial plan with some insurances, with some strategies that's going to benefit them for a long time. If you sell fitness or health, if you sell coaching services, if you sell consulting services, they're going to benefit for a long time after you spend the money you earn. So who earns more? Who benefits greater when they buy from you? The answer needs to be very, very obvious. It's a big exchange. They are getting your huge pile of benefits. That's what they get in exchange for a little bit of money. That's what they get. By comparison, think about this too. Every time that you serve someone and they hire you and they pay you full rates, they not only do they get the benefits, but is it possible, and think now, not only do they, the one that paid you, benefit, but people in their circle are going to also benefit because you made a sale. The man who buys from you, he buys your coaching services, or for example, he's going to learn something that's going to help him in either his business or in his relationships or in his family or his work or something. Is it possible that something that you teach that person is going to help them to earn more money? Yes, ma'am.
Minister Hodge says, real money matters, change the mindset.
That's right.
And thank you for sharing.
That's right. And that's what we're doing. Because if you help someone to earn more money as a direct result of your service, not only do they get to spend the money, but is it possible that she gets to buy groceries with that money? That she gets to pay bills with that money as a direct result of you making a sale? Do they get to take someone out to eat? Do they get to buy clothing? Do they get to pay their bills? One of the happiest things that I get, one of my favorite compliments I get, is when people say to me, hey, Brian, thanks to you, I earned a bonus this month from my company. And I really wanted to earn that bonus. That's one of my favorite compliments. I remember a lady named Miss Amanda Barnes. She just told me that. If she's on, shout out Amanda. Brian, because of you, I was able to earn a bonus, and I needed that bonus. If I help someone to make one more sale than they would have made on their own, Coach Antonio McCoy has taught me that if I'm impacting improvement, I am doing my job. If you, in your business, Teresa Jones is on, she's an eating coach. Is it possible, Teresa, that someone that pays you, they will learn something that's going to teach them how to eat better so that they feel better themselves, so that they look better, so that they live longer? That's worth a whole lot more money than the money that you're asking for. I don't want you to just serve and serve and serve yourselves out of business.
Elizabeth Crawley Lutz, one more sale.
Just one more. Even one more sale. They will benefit. Think about every single one on this line, no matter what you're offering, is the things that you help them with. They will get to use it and benefit from it year after year after year. You earn a little bit of money. Now, the money you earn, you know what that does for you? That keeps you in business, and it keeps you put in a position where you can serve more people. Because you earned money, because you earned a lot of money, I want you to think of it in direct proportion. Every time you earn money, a lot of people are benefited. You make a sale, a lot of others are benefited. You don't make a sale, a lot of other people don't get those benefits. That's just how it goes. If you do, they benefit a lot. If you don't, and I say this almost every week, it seems like I talk about the sin of the desert. And I'm going to say it one more time. The sin of the desert is when you know where the water is, but you won't tell other people where it is. If you know where you could be helpful to them, but you don't tell others, and it doesn't matter why you don't tell. If you don't tell people because you don't have the skills, because you're afraid, because you're tired, because you procrastinate, it doesn't matter. Whatever the reason is that you choose not to help people with your services, in that moment you are committing the sin of the desert. The sin of the desert is the height of selfishness. Yes, ma'am.
You have a whole live amen corner over here.
That's
Mr.
right.
Hodge,
That's right.
Elizabeth,
I love Mr.
and
Hodge.
Teresa.
That's right. So now here's the thing I want you to learn. When I first, back in 2010, back and forth, I was in and out of my business, But in 2010, January 2010, I went full bore, no safety net, okay? No part-time, nothing. Just full bore, okay? So when I first got into business, I had this idea that I thought was so smart. The idea was I would do free consultations. Free consultations. And I figured no one could not afford free. And I would do free consultations and give value to them so that, and when they saw the value that they got, they would choose to then hire me to be their sales coach. That was my thinking. And what happened was, for me, is I ended up doing a lot of free consultations and giving a lot of value in those free consultations. And what people chose to do was, wow, Brian, that's amazing. I'm going to take this information that you gave me and I'm going to put it to work for myself. Okay, that's what they did. And then I'll get back with you. And what happened was people started to improve because of what they got from me for free, but not very many of them came back. Not very many of them came back at all. So what I was doing was I was sending myself into the poorhouse. I was working myself to broke. I was working myself out of business. But I had the false assumption that I was helping people. And I was, but I wasn't helping the number one person that needed to be helped. Me. I wasn't taking care of me. So that meant I was going to be able to serve less and less people. So then the light turned on for me. I got some good counseling. A coach told me, Brian, for that same thing you're giving away for free, why don't you charge just $25 for it? Just $25 for it. They give them some skin in the game. I think that was Mr. Sean Tomlin out of New York told me that. Charging $25 for that. So I started charging $25 for the same thing I was giving away for free. And what happened was, for me, and this might be the reality for you too, what happened was I got the same number of people to take my consultations, but guess what happened to my income? It went up a lot. So then I bumped my consultation services up to same thing I was giving away for free. Then I started doing the same thing for $49. And for $49, they was getting one consultation with me. And what happened was I was getting the same number of people that I was getting at 25 and 0 to take these consultations for $49. Some of those people started to become my clients faster because they had a little bit more skin in it. So then I bumped up that consultation up to $97. Now that same $97 that I used to do for free, the same workshop I used to do for free, I found the same number of people, probably even more people, started to take the $97. That was an easy sale for me. Now, when someone became my client, I let them hire me for a curriculum and for a time determined. I know there's a lot of coaches that coach people forever. They'll coach you years if you want to. I don't believe in that myself. I only coach them for like 90 days at a time. So that's what I do. So what I found was what I was charging for the first curriculum, that was okay. I found that I could bump up my rates. And each time I bumped up my rates, I gained more money and I gained more business, and it didn't take more effort. So I raised my rates once, I raised my rates again, I raised my rates again, and now I charge probably 5 times what I used to charge, but for no more work, no more effort. It's the same amount of work. And what happened to my income when I did that? Skyrocket. Now, I am serving more people because I charge enough. and I'm going to be able to stay in business. I'm telling you, you do not serve the world by playing yourself small. You don't serve the world by playing yourself small.
Teresa Jones had a light bulb moment. She said, we need to help us.
Yes. And by helping us, we are in a position to help the world. You've also heard it said before. I'm not going to be the first one to give you this analogy. But when you're on a plane and they give you the pre-flight check and the stewardess does her machinations and her examples, they say if we get into a challenge or a problem and the cabin loses air pressure valve is going to drop down from the above you. And if you're a parent with a child, you are instructed to put your own oxygen mask on first. Why do you have to put your own oxygen mask on first? Because if you try to put on someone else's oxygen mask before you put on yours, you're not going to be able to. And then what happens is two of you lose consciousness. You know?
That's a hard thing for some people, particularly some parents, to even contain in their minds.
Yes, but they must. They must do that. To save the child, you have to say, because the parent is in a position to save that child. The child is not in a position to save the parent. So as you are a real estate agent or a coach or a consultant, you are not your client's parent, but you know a little bit more than they do about what you're offering them, and you have to put on your own oxygen mask first so that you can afford to stay in the business. Now, let's say, for example, you choose to not adopt this philosophy. If you just choose to say, no, here's the thing, I think a lot of people miss it up. You can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people to get what they want. Right? You've all heard that said before. Zig Ziglar's the first person I heard say that.
You got two convicted. Teresa said that's good and it's convicting. And Elizabeth repeated that you got to help yourself in order to help someone else. Sion Henry is on the line.
Hello, Sion Henry. How are you? Out of Toronto. You must do this, okay, on the same priority level. I want you guys to think about the more you earn that money in direct proportion to how many people you serve. That's it. If you earn 10 grand, you helped a lot of people to earn a lot, to do better in their lives in some kind of a way. And you are here to do that. That's why you're in business for yourself. A lot of people go into business for themselves because they discover that they have a skill. And their heart decides that, why do this for someone else? I want to do this under my own shingle, under my own umbrella, into my own business. They want to take ownership of their skills and gifts and talents. And that is noble to me. That is noble to me. When you decide to step out there on faith, when you decide to summon up your courage and to go on out there and prosper with what you have, to share with the world with what you have. Now think about this. If you had a lot more clients than you have right now, if you all of a sudden had everyone buying from you and everyone is throwing money at you and buying from you, okay? And now that you've got these 10 more clients, and now that you got the money, are you going to help them or are you just going to take the money and run? No, you're not. You gained these 10 clients, they all paid you. Now what you're going to do is you're going to serve each one of them, right? Now you get to earn your money. I encourage everyone to let people try you out, but it costs them for them to try you out. I do, can my phone number be clearly seen?
Yeah.
Okay. My phone number is 919-345-4893. Here's my system that you guys might want to adopt. And I'll do this for anyone on this broadcast, but you can adopt the same system. If someone is curious about my services, I do what I call a sales consultation, a sales consult. Now, a sales consult with me typically is about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes, either in person or the phone, 15 to 20 minutes. And I know in that amount of time, I can learn enough and to give value. I can learn enough from my client and I can give them value. Also, during this 15, 20 minutes for free, where we're talking it out, me and the potential client, we can determine if we want to go to the next step or not. This doesn't cost them anything. This is free. And I'll do that for anybody. Just call my number and we'll schedule it or do it right there. Free sales consult. This leads to, and anyone can adopt this philosophy.
Excuse me.
This leads to a trial coaching session. Trial coaching session. Now, trial coaching session with me is very involved. It typically lasts between 90 minutes and 2 hours. We can do it over the phone or in person. It's okay either way. But I only charge $97 for that. That's it, $97 for that. Now, and based upon this is if we decide to move to the next level or not. But this is available, so they get this for sales consultation, and then they get one that they pay for. For $97, they get this much time with a professional sales coach. And if they choose to never do anything else with me, that's fine. If I choose to not hire them or not choose to work with them, that's fine too. No harm, no foul, because it's fit before fee. You have to make sure that it's a good fit. And I want you guys to adopt this too. If you don't already have a system like this in place, suggest one. If you don't want to charge $97, charge $25. That's what I started out with, $25. I have fitness consultants right now, personal trainers. And I told them to do this, and they do $25 initial session. First trial session is what she's calling it. I have a client in Durham. She does these $25 trial coaching sessions where people could try working out with a personal trainer for $25, and that's what she sells. She sells the $25 one, and then while their body's pumped up and everything feeling good and a great experience with the trainer, then they decide they want to hire her or not. But it's still, she's getting that $25 every time. And also she sells vitamins and she sells workout programs. So even if they don't hire her to coach, she can sell her other stuff. That's what she does. So think about for yourself, what can you give away for free? What can you charge a trial for before you enter a curriculum? Fit before fee. Okay? Anything else I need to know? No questions?
Yeah, 7 minutes, no questions.
All right, cool. So I want you guys to hear this poem. I bargained with life for a penny, and life would pay no more. However, I begged that evening when I counted my scanty store. For life is a just employer. He'll give you what you ask. But once you've set the wages, you must bear the task. I worked for a menial's hire, only to learn dismayed that any wage I had asked of life, life would have willingly paid. Now that poem is more than 100 years old. The beginning of it is, I bargained with life for a penny. You know, if you only seek out minimum wage opportunities or minimum wage jobs, that's what you want to get. Seek and ye shall find. Matthew 7:7. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door shall be open. For all that seeketh findeth. We find the things that we're looking for. So if you're looking for a menial's hire, if you're looking for a penny's wage, if you're looking for that kind of thing, you will find it. At some point, you may come up to yourself and determine that you deserve more, and you ask for more. If you bargain with life for a penny, life will pay no more. If you bargain with life for a penny, life doesn't give you $1. Life gives you what you ask. I bargained with life for a penny, and life would pay no more. However, I begged that evening, when you beg at nighttime, when you count your scanty store. For life is a just employer, he'll give you what you ask. But once you set the wages, you must bear the task. Once you set your wages, you must bear whatever comes with it. I worked for a menial's hire only to learn dismayed that any wage I had asked of life, life would have willingly paid.
And Judy Bessler's on.
Yes, but Judy, I talked to Judy earlier today. Judy's always so funny to me. Yes, you do have the right to ask for your money. I encourage you guys to stop doing that, man. Serving and money are on the same plane. You only earn money when you serve, right? You only earn money when you give value for your service. Service is not higher and not more important than your money. The last thing I want to do real quickly, I want to make sure I cover everything I wanted to cover tonight. Okay. I covered that. It's a trap. Okay.
Your private group.
Oh, thank you, baby. Now, I do this every Monday night, and I save them, and I put them on YouTube. Called Monday Night Sales Mastery under Brian K. McNeill on YouTube. But this is 30 minutes. This is really, really quick. I do a deep dive after this is done. And that's a subscription. It's a private Facebook group, and that's a subscription. And I charge $25 for that. I charge $25 per month. So for $25, you'll get 4 sessions per month for $25. You know, and that's doing pretty good there. $25 a month. That way, you know, if you want to hire me or not hire me, if you just want to get some stuff that's done in group format, but it gives me a chance to cover everything a little bit more detail, talk some strategy. I'll post some videos. I'll post some of my writings on there. But it's giving me a chance to just serve, and still have some value to it. It's 9:27. Is there anybody have anything they want to say, add, comments about tonight's broadcast? Any comments? Any questions? I don't often get 3 minutes clear where I get to answer any questions, but I have some now.
The floor is open for questions.
I got 2 minutes to go because I end on time. My wife calls me a time Nazi. Any comments or question? I appreciate them all. Okay? It's okay if I don't.
It's okay. I don't have any feedback yet on either page.
But that's cool. Okay? So anyway, tonight's show is called Why You Must Be More Money Motivated. You know, in my practice, it's very easy to see, and my wife has learned that she can see this too. After the first session, I can tell how people think.
Stephanie Washington has a question. How can you incorporate the consultation fee in an industry like insurance?
That's more challenging because insurance has a lot of regulatory stuff. But there's other things that you can do too, because Stephanie's business has kind of gotten bigger. She's doing more than just insurance.
Right.
She's also doing credit consulting. Mm-hmm. Okay. I bet if we put some thought to it, Stephanie, we can come up with something. And put a little thought to that too. There's also things that, Stephanie, you can sell, and I know you do already, like packages on how to and services on how to do that.
Yeah, and I actually think that Stephanie could begin a loss leader, like an access group where people can get information inside a blog or something like that, where they're learning how to find out more about the things that she offers without her spending a whole lot of time with people that may not necessarily be interested in buying right now.
I was starting to say before that.
Rosa
question.
Brooks says, good stuff.
Well, who's that, Rosa?
Rosa Brooks.
Hello, Rosa. When I do my first session, I can tell who thinks like a business owner. I can tell who thinks like a salesperson. I can tell who thinks like a what do you call that? People that work in service industries forever.
Customer service rep.
Customer service.
Yeah.
That's a biggie. That is the biggie. A lot of people are in business now, but they're still thinking like customer service reps. And I can tell. And if you're thinking like a customer service rep, you can't. It's hard to make your money.
Bill Brown says, serve equals earn. Love it.
I do too.
Teresa Jones, 10 more clients. This was a wonderful session, and thank you.
I'm looking at the clock right now. It's 9:30. Thank you, baby, for my visit. This has been Monday Night Sales Mastery. I enjoy doing these sessions. I look forward to seeing you next Monday. Anytime you want to talk to me, you're welcome. 919-3451. Reach out to me on Facebook. Have a good night.